Hi, my name is Caroline. I am pleased to present this video in partnership with www.AllFreeChristmasCrafts.com. In this video, we'll be making this fun and festive Christmas fabric frame. The materials you'll need for this project are, you'll need your unfinished wooden frame of your choice, you'll need fabric, Christmas fabric that is larger than your wooden frame. You'll need your scissors, you'll need a Christmas pick or two, you'll need your hot glue gun, and you'll need your Mod Podge and your foam brush. To start this project, I will lay my frame down on the fabric, and then I will cut my fabric approximately 1 inch larger than the frame itself. If you want to make it a little bit bigger, that's certainly fine, up to you. But you don't need too much fabric for this project, which is great. This is a great way to use up scraps of fabric. All right, so now we have, this is the front of our frame, this is the back of our frame, and we've got our fabric right here. So now we're gonna get started with putting Mod Podge on our front of our frame. So we just want to use just not too thick, a thin coat of Mod Podge on our front of our frame here, not the sides, just the front of the frame. And I'm going to Mod Podge all over this frame here. I want to work quickly because I don't want the glue to dry as I'm working on it. But one good layer of Mod Podge. Now we lay down our fabric flat, wrong side up, and then we take the sticky front of our frame and lay it right down in the middle of our fabric. Now we turn over our frame and fabric. So we want to make sure we have this on as well as we can without having any air bubbles. So next step, we are going to cut out the middle of it. So in order to get this so we can cover the inside of the frame, I'm going to take this and cut into an X pattern. And I'm also going to cut out a little notch for each of my little notches that holds in the picture too. I repeat this step for all of the other notches. So now that I've finished cutting out the middle of the frame, I'm going to go back with my Mod Podge and I'm going to fill in the sides, the inside of my frame that the fabric will stick on. So I want to put some on the back here. We'll put more on the back later. In addition to adding glue on the back of the frame, I will also add some glue to the back of the fabric. Now I'm ready to start folding up my fabric into the back of the frame. Some of these corners will need to be cut just a little bit more. I try not to overcut the corners. Now I will repeat the same steps for the other two sides. Now I'm going to put another layer of Mod Podge on the back of my frame so I can adhere the rest of my fabric around this frame. Now I might put a little bit on the sides here to help it stick. Again, I'm going for a thin layer, not too thick. Now I fold up opposite sides of my fabric carefully over my frame. Now with these corners, I'm going to have to use a little bit of extra Mod Podge to get this sealed up well. Put a little extra Mod Podge right there, and then turn in my corner, and then stick it down. Same goes for every corner. I'm going to make sure all of this is glued down properly, and then I'm going to let this entire Mod Podge fabric frame dry completely before moving on to my next step. Our fabric frame has now dried completely, and it's perfectly flat and it looks great. So this could be a finished project here for you, and you could stop right here, put your picture inside and display this around the holiday season, and that would be fine. But I'm just going to show you an extra optional step. Now this is a Christmas pick, and I've got my hot glue gun heated up, and I've got a little paper just to keep it from damaging my table. And I'm going to use my clippers, and I'm going to take apart my Christmas pick and then glue it on piece by piece, kind of flatten it out for my lovely Christmas frame here. So this is certainly optional. You can certainly just finish with this and say this is your Christmas frame, and nobody would know any better. But I'm going to take apart this Christmas pick, and we will make it even more special. Alright, now that I've taken apart my Christmas pick, I will decide where to put the embellishments around and on my frame. I'm going to start with a dab of glue right here. Taken my Christmas pick, and I have taken it apart and hot glued it to this, and now it's an embellishment on my picture frame. Thank you for watching. This video has been brought to you in partnership with www.AllFreeChristmasCrafts.com.